So, Trump really showcased in this particular press conference his inept understanding of the Mideast. I liked how he took a 20-year...
Middle East is it's east, but it's not all the way east. It's not China. It's halfway, so that makes the middle.
Exactly. You're doing a great job there.
It's like,
you know what, Don?
It's just, whenever Donald Trump thinks he gets something right, you see him right there with a smile, like, oh, he thinks he's going to get a cookie after that.
He does that little okay thing, too. So, one of the things that Trump did was he stated
off of me.
Is that he did state that he does not think that the two-state solution is really viable. Now, some people have stated that, like former Secretary of State John Kerry has stated that he does not see the two-state solution as a viable solution anymore, but mainly that's because of the Israeli occupation of Palestinian lands. What's going on right now, it's really interesting. You have like let's say like a circle, draw a circle in your mind. And then what the Israeli authorities doing is they're basically drawing little circles within this bigger circle and slowly expanding the circle. So let's say this circle is blue and we have these little red circles that are in there. Slowly but surely, these little red circles are going to overtake the blue circle. In this context, the Israelis are going to move in their settlements, push out the Palestinians, and we're just going to have an occupied territory where you have a group of people who have been in the area for their entire lives no longer have control of what's going on in that area.
It's kind of going like, it's in Israel, come on, you guys are occupying lands. What happened to the last people that occupied lands?
That's something that I always wonder.
Didn't do so well, did they?
Yeah, exactly.
You're kind of going down a slippery slope here.
It all is a slippery slope. Now, we'll move on from this particular Trump and Bibi press conference to Trump's own press conference that he did yesterday, which was... I don't think
my head still hurts from that one.
I didn't have enough medication to get through that entire thing. I got to the point where somebody had stated that Trump had said that he had the greatest electoral college votes in the history of all presidents. George H.W. Bush actually beat you. Bill Clinton and Barack Obama beat you at that. In fact, George H.W. Bush, this is interesting, is the highest Republican individual to have. In fact, I think he even beat Bill Clinton and Obama in regards to the electoral college count.
I'm the most popular president in the world.
Wrong one, actually. You're talking about his son. You're talking about W.H.W.
You're talking. So you think? So it's George W. Like I came up on top like a scorpion, sting.
Exactly. So he was actually challenged during this press conference, which really was kind of an interesting exchange to go through. He just said, "Oh, well, that's what I was told." I don't know anybody in the world that can just say, "Oh, that's what I was told," and then move on. But I guess Trump can.
It was just like he was just. If he had somebody a scapegoat, he'd go, "It's Kevin's fault."
So those are basic headlines that we have right now. Again, we're going to have more and more.
The thing that really got me about that about the Trump thing was that Fox News.
Shep Smith.
Yeah, was disagreeing with him, and I was watching. I was like, "Wait, Fox News is disagreeing with Donald Trump, a Republican president." Ow!
No, it's not really Fox News. See, that's the thing. It's not really Fox News. It's Shepard Smith. It's him. A gay man on Fox News is like, I don't give a fuck. Like he is the boss there. He can say what he wants because he's already in the lion's den and he's handling it.
Okay.
So I give him props on that.
Yeah, props to you. You're no Anderson Cooper, but props to you.
Now we're going to recap over the last show just real quick. I did reach out to Yandiri Dev. We actually have an email that's being sent out to him to see if we can get an interview. He released a follow-up video. It was kind of interesting because we premiered just about 2 weeks ago, and when we did premiere, we did go over the Yandiri Simulator saga, as we were calling it. And just right after that, like within a week, he had stated that Twitch had gotten in contact with him, had stated exactly what the issue was.
They kind of did a thing of saying like, we're not going to unban a game until you're done with it, which was kind of a. I'd say it was a good way. It was a good move for them just to avoid actually talking about why they're banning it.
Yeah, and then the thing about that too, which I say is he feels that he got an answer. I think he still needs to push, because if there's a game developer that doesn't have the following that he has, but is trying to come up with something, they can be pushed out and nobody will hear from him.
And again, the bigger thing is he's stated in one video that would like to have a good relationship with Twitch and be able to stream on their platform, when really he kind of doesn't need it. And if they're going to be this way about it, he doesn't need to be with Twitch. He is he is grown above Twitch.
See, the only thing that I will say though is this goes back to like our headline with Ajit Pai. If we have people in the FCC and people in control of the systems that are basically making it difficult for independent artists to stream their information or get their information out to people, you're basically censoring them right at the system is censoring them themselves. So we're not getting anything. That's one reason why we have such like. I mean, did you see the Grammys? I know you saw the Grammys. Everybody told me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just don't have any interest in watching any of that crap anymore. I don't even want to see I used to like watching the Grammys because I would watch people perform and get to see other artists. Now it just seems like it's all just like manufactured to me.
Yeah, I mean, like they had the best. It was the best rap album. I'm like, I don't know this person. I don't know this person. I know Drake. I don't know this person. And then I'm like, okay, I don't know anybody who rap. And then it said A Tribe Called Quest. I'm like, I know that one. I know that one. Yay! Awesome.
It hit it out of the park for you.
Yeah, I was like, fine. I'm like, good.
You know what? Though? I did hear good things about the Tribe Called Quest's performance. I do want to see it. The only thing is, it's just like this week we've been Mexican all week long, like hardcore.
God.
And this will lead us into our conversation that a review conversation that I had with a listener. It was kind of interesting. I got home after we did the initial premiere show, and there was a message.
It's hard to sell an idea.
To fund a dream.
We're just two regular guys.
We define ourselves by where we come from.
Where we want to go.
By those who came before us.
By the loved ones we've lost.
By who we work with.
By the people we want to help.
By the people we need to help.
Our inspirations are those who spark change.
Yes, we can.
That the only way we bring change in this country is when millions of people stand together.
The ones who started something.
The rebels.
The innovators.
Dream builders.
We're just working for our shot.